Yes, we are.
Or call it Mike is still eating his dinner.
Mike is still eating his dinner. Now, this poses the question. Let's get this out of the way right at the start, then. Let's get it out of the way right at the start of the stream. Mike!
Yes!
What'd you have for dinner?
Lasagna.
Ooh, now homemade lasagna or a shop-bought lasagna?
A shop bought one, but I found the ones from Lidl's to be quite good.
Lidl, do you know what? Lidl gets a bad rap. I think Lidl is like, I'm not going to say it's like top tier. It's certainly no like M&S or Waitrose. But
It's a good middle.
It's easily up there with like a Morrison's or a Tesco. Like, easily. Yeah. It's far superior to Asda. Same thing with Aldi, actually.
I will say, though, I won't get fruit and veg from it. After I picked up a packet of apples and found one rotten one inside it.
No, agreed.
I placed that back.
But they're meat and bakery. Yeah.
The bakery's nice. The meats section's usually decent. I've never had a problem with it. Oh, what else? There's something else that I do criticise about Lidl. Oh, yeah. Their cider choices could be better.
As a raging alcoholic, I can understand why that would be your issue. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't call myself a raging alcoholic, but it's because it's the main shop I go to. I wouldn't have minded if they had like at least Thatchers there, or
I was gonna say, does it depend on the day? Because I know sometimes you are definitely raging. There are days you are definitely raging.
I meant the alcoholic part, but yes.
That one. Okay. Yes, quite indeed. Anyway, we're back from Motorsport Manager, and
whoa! You've not told me what you've had for dinner yet.
Well, you see, funny story about my dinner. I don't know if
you not had it.
Dinner. I had it at like 3:30, and it was
what?
It was the first thing I'd eaten today.
That's like a.
I had like a protein oat cake and some low calorie ice cream. So like I'm good. I'm done.
That's you done for the day.
That's me done for the day. Yeah, I'm like full.
Okay, fair enough.
It was, you know, but to you know, on the flip side of that, I did eat a substantial amount yesterday. So you know, it swings and roundabouts. We're back for Motorsport Manager. We're here early. The reason we're starting early is we were both here, we were both readily available, and I fancy doing 2 races today, in all honesty, and I get the feeling if we start early, we can probably have it done by, maybe even done by 8:30, maybe 9 at the very latest, who knows. We've done it before in 2.5 hours. Now, one of the things we did discuss at the end of last stream was about building a new part, and having done a review, I think we need another gearbox, because we've already got a second engine. Mick can get through on his other one. However, gearbox-wise, Hamilton's got the only one that I think will actually see to the end of the season. So, I'm thinking we build a new gearbox. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, let's build that new gearbox.
Build it now.
It doesn't need to be brilliant. It just needs to be
better.
Yeah.
Or equal. Because really this is one to replace the one that's about to blow. Several times.
This is true. This is true.
So I immediately see the 25 plus performance.
Yeah, that's a nice simple one.
That middle one in the middle looks good, but the fuel efficiency, we can't really afford any more of that.
I don't want to be playing around with any kind of fuel efficiency. Have I tried streaming on Twitch? I have done in the past. I find Twitch's VOD system, if you're not partnered, is a bit garbage. So, whereas YouTube, it just all backs up like forever skis. So yeah. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking.
Stream, sorry. Comment on. There we are.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. And this might seem a bit out there, but...
Okay.
So it's better.
Okay.
Alright, that's one of the prefaces we had. It's better. It eliminates the red zone, and it's plus 75 performance during the race.
That's always good.
And because this doesn't need to be like the most mega.
No, it's basically just one to replace one that's going kaput, basically.
Yeah, and if we can, if we can get anything out of Mick, I think now's the time to get it, really.
Yes.
In all honesty, the only other thing that I'm thinking, actually, we could take this off and we could do this, but then nah, I like that. Let's do that. How long is this gonna take? This will take 20 days, so hopefully so it won't be ready for Yokohama. It'll be a struggle to get it on for Phoenix. We might be able to with some of its reliability. Well, we will be able to for reliability, given the fact that we're going in with a gearbox that's already at 45%.
Okay.
And that one's going to start at 50. Okay, so, car-wise, we're only improving the engine. Now, we want to get the reliability up, so we want to use this engine in this race. And once we've kind of got the reliability to an acceptable standard, we can then do the performance. So what that does mean... I'm just going to do that just to get a bit of performance on it. What that does mean is we might actually be taking a slight performance hit at the next race. But, our fuel efficiency is going to be better as well, because we've got no fuel efficiency backlog. Oh! Yes! Yeah. Okay, sweet.
Also,
good.
I want to carry on with what you're saying about getting the reliability up. We might take a hit in performance at the next race, but if we don't do what we're doing now, the engine will just immediately blow up, and then we'll have to pit 27 times.
This is true, and we've seen the AI be doing that. Sponsors complaining. What are the sponsors?
What are they whinging about this time?
Whinging about. Wow.
Because we're not drinking. Because we're not drinking Lucasade, perhaps. Or maybe it's some of the other ones that didn't really.
Our sponsors have been rather disappointed with the hospitality you've been put on this season, Mike. You're the one in charge of the hospitality.
Food hospitality, okay. And they've not complained about the food.
Okay, fine. I accept that. We're getting a bit of a bad reputation. It's making us seem rather less attractive to major companies. Could you get one of the drivers to put on... Hamilton's at max morale. Our marketability's already through the roof. So, our marketability is already at 100%, so we're not getting a benefit out of that. I don't really want Lewis's morale going down, because it's already... I think it's like his morale's really good, but he's getting quite a big buff from being the reigning F2 champion.
Yeah.
So, I'm thinking just buy more champagne.
Yes, get them drunk.
Yes, an excellent idea. More champagne, sorted, done. Right, excellent.
Straight from the source. In
where? Go on.
I know it's made in France. I don't know where in France it's made. Is Champagne an actual place in France? As well.
It's a good question.
And they name it after the place, like some places do. Or am I?
See, look, Lewis.
A different type of drink.
Lewis respecting the crew. You love to see it.
Is this the same Lewis Hamilton, right?
This is Lewis Hamilton, yeah. Okay, right. So now we need to understand Yokohama. Yokohama we tend to go okay at. Let's have a look. So, a 57-lap race.
And we'll pick up some sushi while we're there.
Ooh, very nice. 35% chance of rain. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, the even payments. I think we're quite up for that. I think we have a spare...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we have many spare votes. We have many spare votes.
Yes, free.
And we will be dumping them all into that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's... Tyres. Bring some tyres. Tyres are important.
Tyres for the tyre bed.
Right, what we got? Fit parts. Where's our engine? What's the engine looking like? 579, but it's got 68% reliability. Honestly, I'm thinking about giving that engine to Mick.
Yeah.
He could definitely do with a bit of performance.
Yeah, definitely.
And then for the next race, when it's even more reliable and even like just a tiny bit better,
We'll give Hamilton's old engine to Schumacher and
yeah,
the high end to Hamilton. Yeah.
exactly. What else have we got? Not really much else we can do right now. I'm just hoping we actually get, you know, a little bit more on that engine soon, because the next race is very soon after this one. Very soon after it. Right, did that all save? Did that all save? Yes, it did. Mick, you're getting the shiny new engine. It's not cranked up to 11 yet. It's cranked up to about 7. But it's better than what you got.
It's getting there. It's getting there, though.
Exactly. And it's better than what he has. And he can be bloody happy about it. And then he gets his new gearbox as well. See, we're giving to Mick. Like, hey, Mick. Like, you know, understand that Lewis is getting what he's getting because he's worked hard for it. And, you know, just be happy you're employed again, Mick. Just be happy. All right. Practice Yokohama. I wonder how good that Japanese sushi is. I've had sushi in, like, you know, restaurants, and it's been good. But I wonder how good Japanese sushi is. I bet it's, like, real good. Yokohama. And that's not us. Used by Jensen Button. Track C. We're currently on track A. Have we done Yokohama track A? Have we actually done Yokohama track A, or is this a new layout?
I don't know why you're asking me. Let's be honest. The different types of tracks on the same place usually go over my head.
Yokohama track A. No, I think we've only done track B. This was used by Robert Kubica. It will do! It'll do for now. Right, let's do a quali sim first and foremost. You, my friend. Let's get the Robert Kubica set up again, wherever it is. There we go. Lovely. You're probably not going to like it, but that's alright. And away we go. Lewis, get out of my garage. Mick, get out of my garage. Alright. Motorsport Manager on a Friday. I can't believe next month. I can't remember what day next month is the year anniversary of this series. We're only on, like, 31 parts, as it says. But 31 parts. And we're nowhere near done. Nowhere close. We've still got a theme park to build.
Damn straight.
And we're a long way off that theme park.
Damn straight.
Nah, we'll get there, I believe. It's our first year in F1, and for our first year in F1, personally, I think we have done sensationally.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just gonna take a quick phone call. I'll be right back.
Not a problem, my man. Not a problem. It's more money. It's about the theme park. You know, he's sorting that out. He's probably also, you know, the hospitality. Right, so the gearings are too short. Gearings are dodgy. All right, okay. This is good feedback. Mike's hospitality manager is probably that new champagne we've got coming in for the sponsors for this race. Understandable, really. Mick sets the fastest first sector. Mick has gone faster than Lewis Hamilton. And then Max Verstappen absolutely blitzes it. Still a few seasons away from Roller Coaster Tycoon? Yeah, no, we are, but it'll happen. We'll get there. Oh no, is that right? That is rain. That is rain. That is not goog. This makes me very sad. How's it going anyway, Bolster Rob? Yes. Yes. Right. Let's get our tyres. Oh dear, oh no. Oh dear. They hate the setup. Wow, they really hate the setup. Alright, let's crank the wings down.
And I'm back.
He returns! Right, let's...
That was Mum saying, "Oh, I just thought I'd give you a ring before you start streaming." So yeah, we started early. Oh, I won't keep you then. And then proceeded to have a conversation with me.
Mothers, am I right?
Tell me about it. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with a quick conversation though. So it's basically, what time do you want me to pop round tomorrow? Because usually weekends she comes round and then we go out and do something. In this case, considering running up to Christmas, it's usually
Shopping.
try and find something for Christmas presents.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare. I've sorted most of my stuff. I'm now at... You know where you get to the stage of the awkward people to buy for?
Yeah.
I'm at that point.
Yeah.
Like immediate family, friends, all that lot, done. Sorted.
Yep.
Those family members... Ooh.
Thing is, I don't need to worry about getting presents for uncles and aunts and whatnot because...
No, because how do I put this?
for a long time we didn't really talk, so but then afterwards it's more of a case of, oh, just a card will do, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Not done nastily, but just a case, oh, well, card will do. Just in the case of we're not that bothered. Friends, I still need to buy stuff for. Family, I've got mums. I've got Gina's kids, so I've got some for Gina, but I could do something else as well. I need to get something for Jess. I think I've got something for this grand also.
Yeah, possibly, maybe. Who knows?
I've run through the pile again. But yeah,
Pizza
stuff.
is with you and all is right in the world. Good. That sounds pretty good, Belter Rob. I had pizza yesterday. I'm surprised I could face pizza again, in all honesty. But you know, pizza's back. I'm doing well, thank you. As for you, Mr. Mike, this glorious Friday evening.
I am glad it's the weekend.
Oh, yeah,
because every day I woke up, I did not want to get out of bed. It's just like I wake up and it just felt too early. It doesn't help that it's dark outside when I wake up. And also, I also had pizza on Sunday last week, so...
Oh, well, there you go. See, pizza is pizza.
Yeah, we're able to have pizza again. I don't know about Chris, but, you know...
Yeah, true. I'll need to find out of him what his pizza situation is. We didn't actually do the Halo campaign on Wednesday. It was more multiplayer. We just kind of wanted to celebrate the launch day, and then there was some faff. It's a funny stream. Chris and I go a little bit off the rails. Mike.
Oh, right. It was so... The thing is, you and Chris bantering or just chatting away doesn't usually bother me. But that particular topic just kept me distracted. And I was like... I could see myself getting killed multiple times. And I think... What? Why? Why is this distracting me? Can you... So in the end, I resorted to trying to get you guys to stop talking about it. And
Which made it worse. No, it made it worse.
It made it worse.
And then, interestingly, as of yesterday, if you try and launch Halo Infinite from the Xbox app, it crashes. Now, thankfully, you can troubleshoot it quite nicely, so there's not really, you know, too much of an issue. Like I fixed mine. I think the Infinite campaign, I'm gonna play it off stream and just enjoy it. But when the multiplayer and the co-op releases for it, I will be there.
The co-op, do you reckon that'll be up to 4 people? Because I know some of the Halo games, it only goes up to 2 people.
I think that was more system limitations that stopped that.
Okay.
I'm going to hazard a guess it will be, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, because it was 1 and 2 that were only 2 people, because that was the old Xbox, the first Xbox, and then it was I think it was still the same Xbox then, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Halo 3 and up was the Xbox 360.
Correct.
And then the Xbox One and etc. etc.
Etc. Etc. But yeah. Everything I'm seeing about the Infinite campaign so far looks good. I'm excited. I'm excited to play it.
And apparently Jackals talk now.
Jackals do talk now. There is,
and they Trixie with their shields.
Yeah,
Trixie.
they do some interesting. They do some interesting stuff with their shields, so they now utilize that as better cover, from what I've come to gather.
Also, they've been playing Legends of Zelda while too much, and now Shield Surf. I'm bullshitting, of course, and
I have seen one of the things that it's not story-wise that got spoiled for me, but apparently there's an upgrade system, and I was like, oh, okay, you have my interest. So I've seen some stuff that people have played around with. I'm like, that's pretty damn cool. So I'm excited to see how that all plays out and works.
Aye.
Right, let's just speed through practice. Let's get this done. I think the track's going to dry out soon, so we can actually bolt on another set of, a different set of tyres. Right, okay, the track is now damp again. So let's bring both cars in. In fact, we're going to bring Mick in this lap. Okay, so upping the downforce actually made it worse.
Oversteering, I guess.
Yeah, so we need to bring this... Right, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's see how we feel about this. 8 laps, and we're going to do a set of soft tyres. I think at this point, because we haven't done much standard dry tyre running, we just need to get them as much knowledge on the middle tyre as possible. Because if we can get the knowledge on the middle tyre, at least, like both guys. Yeah, the game crashing isn't necessarily the problem. If you try and launch it from the Xbox app, it just launches Microsoft Gaming Services. And then... some troubleshooting's easy. So like Chris had to do like one thing and it fixed it. And it was like, cool. And then I had to jump through about 8 different hoops. But I did get it working. So I was happy about that. I got my Halo working this morning. Because I was trying last night and I failed because I wanted to play it. And then I tried playing something else. It didn't keep my attention. And then I ended up ordering pizza, which I really didn't want to do. But hey, I ended up ordering pizza. And then I was trying to fix it this morning and it wasn't working, and that was annoying me. But then I did get it fixed, which made me happy, and then I started working, which didn't make me sad, it made me annoyed. But, you know. Swings and roundabouts.
Yeah, I got it to work. It's time to work. Oh. Or you could save yourself some stress and get it from Steam.
Yeah, but then I'd have had to pay for it.
Some things are worth paying for.
You are not wrong. I wholeheartedly agree that some things are worth paying for. But if I can get it for free and it still be the same experience when it works, then I personally think that's what we need to go for.
Yeah. When it works.
Yeah. And I got it working.
And it took you how long? And it took you how much amount of stress?
Well, no stress. Yesterday I was troubleshooting for about 10 minutes. Probably about 20 minutes troubleshooting. Oh, Lewis, a PB in the first sector. A very good.
Nice.
Very good. And now he's up behind another car. Okay. Oh, speaking of which... I don't know if I'm ready, Mike. I don't know if I'm ready.
Oh, God. What's
You know what Sunday is, don't you?
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. It is the F1 in... I forget.
Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
It's the last race of the season.
The final race of the season. And what will we see? It is neck and neck between Verstappen and Hamilton. Who will finally win? Come out on top in this close combat form of racing. Basically, it also depends on what team wins as well. I think, maybe, I don't know.
Kind of. It's not as close, but
yeah.
I'm scared because
you don't want Hamilton to win because you're bored of him winning.
That's exactly it, yes. But here's why I'm scared. Verstappen was fastest in FP1, Hamilton was fastest in FP2, and I'm like, I can't take it.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a race we'll watch together.
Yes.
Because I find when we don't watch it together, I forget about the race.
Whereas me, I'm like, oh. F1's been the thing I've followed the longest in my life. Like,
I think I did all right. I think I did all right following it this year until I had to like
there was
work
like
the
Sundays
for...
you were working, you kind of fell off it a bit, didn't you?
Yeah, and then I tried to get back on it when I got my Sundays back, and it's just been hit and miss.
Happens, does happen. Right, there we go.
Although I did manage to get the weekend that I was in London before you guys came down, I did manage to catch the highlights of it. So, of the F1 racing somewhere.
I'm trying to remember which one that would have been. What one was that?
Well, I got some highlights, so...
I want to say that was Mexico.
I don't know.
No, it wasn't Mexico.
It didn't look as sunny over there.
No, it wasn't Mexico. Because... I remember
Karen! Oh, God. Karen has got tickets for the tour of Team Incompetent Racing HQ, so for her birthday, so...
We're going to have to tidy up.
We're going to have to tidy up, yes. I'll make sure the staff are looking presentable. And if they're not, I shall send them to the
Shadow Realm
hit line. If you are not serving comment, then you will serve on the pit line.
Super overtake mode. Yes.
The pit line, sir. Yes. You stand in the pits and get run over. What? I mean, you don't get run over.
Definitely don't get run over. Never.
Never. What kind of fool do you take me for? Haha.
A stupid one. Naha! I wonder if you... Hold on. Let's load Lewis's setup. Wherever that happens to be.
But then again, you could be right. I could just banish them to the Shadow Realm.
Exactly. The Purple Realm.
No! Much better.
Yes. Let's just load that. Is he going to like that? Do you know what? Let's just go. Don't tidy up. Call it a feature. I like the way you think. That sounds like an app developer. This is a bug. We like to call it a feature. Right, go! Right, get out of my garage! Get out! I don't want to see you unless you're on pole position, which you won't be because this car is terrible. Don't ask me what this voice is. I'm just making sound with my face hole. Mike, the performer, is very upset with me right now.
I wouldn't say upset, just disappointed.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Right, let's just speed through these outlaps. I don't want to watch these outlaps.
Your accents certainly need working on.
Some
of the worst accent.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think I was going for an accent.
But you ended up slipping into one.
Yeah, I don't know what I slipped into, though. That's the only thing.
I'm not sure. That's the thing. It was an accent. It was an accent. I couldn't tell you which one, but it was one.
I think I was just making a silly voice.
Almost a bit like Norman's. Hello.
No. We banished Norman to the Shadow Realm.
I've escaped from the Shadow Realm because apparently I was too boring for the Shadow Realm.
That sounds about right. Lewis is battling a Williams on his qualifying lap. Come on, Lewis!
Come on, you can do it. You got super overtake mode, for Christ's sake, man.
He does have the big lad mode on the engine. Alpha Tauri, move out the way. I don't know who you are, but move out of the way.
I mean, you can find out by clicking on him.
I could, but I'm not going to.
Fine.
Yay! P1!
Fastest lap. That's what we like to see. And
Mick,
we'll immediately get knocked off soon.
Mick is only 4 seconds slower.
Oh, only 4 seconds?
Only 4 seconds. Wow, Hamilton went faster.
It's been beaten by Ricardo.
Yes.
But he went faster than Verstappen.
But then Van Dorn's gone. What?
My God!
What has happened there?
I don't want to know. Actually, I do. But still.
I'm very perplexed.
No, you don't.
Sainz has gone fastest in the Ferrari. I think he must have had a very clear run.
It might be
Much
Cassidy
better.
that'll get on top. Look at him. Purple, purple.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, he had the cleanest run out of everyone. That's why everyone's kind of on this bit of the lap. Big Nickus Cassidy has just stormed it. Wow, Lando Norris sticks it up in second place. What we need to do is we need to get out again right now. Tyre choice. Supers.
I know I was talking about this a bit before the stream, but I basically booted up XCOM again and found out that my character pool had disappeared, gone, lost
Finito.
forever. However, it's not too bad because, as I said, I was gonna probably just start a new one and try and work my way around it. However, I've also figured out that what I'll probably do is start a game without the character pool and just have a load of recruits because and equip them as Imperial Guardsmen.
Ooh, I like the way you think.
Yeah, so that's going to be a little bit fun.
Browse feature, floating animal, EA feature, falling off the map for no reason. So yeah, you know, that's exactly an EA game. EA games have many features, include clipping through the floor. I need to get back to streaming XCOM. XCOM's been one of those games that still hasn't actually been replayed since the trip, and it needs to be. Because XCOM is good. XCOM is fun. Yes, look at
XCOM
this.
is life.
Lovely clear lap for Hamilton. Mick, not so much of a clear lap, but he is only behind Lewis, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue for him. So let's hope that this lap is good, and Hamilton finds himself nicely up the grid. Only 2/10 off in the first sector. This is good. And the final sector, we are going to benefit from that super overtake mode in a huge way. Hamilton comes through second sector. 4/10 down. Yes, much better, much better. Max going fastest now. Purple in the first sector. Hamilton getting a big boost from his engine. Through the final sector. Where's this lap going to put him? It can only be second place. It is indeed. Up into P2 for Lewis Hamilton. Where's Mick going to go? Is he going to climb? He does. One place.
Yeah, I see.
But he's not last.
That is true.
Verstappen now goes fastest on a 14.5. Anyway, this quali is over. Sebastian Vettel improving. Puts himself third on the grid. An excellent job from Seb Vettel. Fourth with Hamilton. Great starting position. 23rd with Schumacher. Not so great starting position. But
Could be worse.
exactly. And I think more points could be possible. We like points. Points mean prizes here at the end of the day.
That is true. If they didn't, then we wouldn't be bothered scrambling for them.
Yeah, exactly. Fire Fantasy 21. Oh, no, we're not fourth on the grid. That was just Q1, wasn't it? Oh, balls. How did I forget that? Why did I forget that? My head hurts. Anyway. Lewis. I don't really want to save any sets of tyres. I think I'm just going to go double... I think I'm just going to go double soft in the race. Because we could probably push him a bit harder. Because it's a 57 lap race and you're not really getting much extra speed out of the super soft tyre. That's my theory. At least that's what I'm going with. Right, go on. Just get it done. Get it done, Lewis. Get it done. So I have a joyous trip in the morning. I'm going to be going to Teskimo's. Because they're apparently doing club card deals on joints of roast beef. And naturally, we need to make sure we've got another joint of meat for Sunday. Not Sunday, sorry, for Christmas Day. Because, you know, we've already got 4 beers, and that's clearly not enough. We need more. Or no, would this make 4? This would make 4. Why is everything smell like... Have you been stealing our copper? Is that why the factory's taking so long to finish, Sir Rob? Are you stealing all of our copper?
Our copper's missing. I didn't even notice.
Vettel in that McLaren's definitely improved a bit. I don't like it. I don't like how Vettel was improved in that McLaren, because now that car is faster than us, and we were faster than it. We'll let them go out on their outlap, because the McLarens will make it round. I don't think anyone else will. No, car 16 Stroll will, but he's not fast enough.
Also, I do notice that he's not denied the fact that he's stolen our copper.
Well, I mean, you know...
He's not denied it, but admittedly, he's not admitted to it, so...
Copper's one of those things that can make you a pretty penny, you know, on
it's
the,
a solid...
to the right buyer.
Scrap metal in its own can make you a lot of money. That's why there's a lot of metal thieves about.
Metal bandits?
Metal bandits, and not metal as in they listen to metal music while they're doing bandito stuff, as in they literally pinch bits of metal.
I was going to say that it does sound like a great name for like a like some kind of punk rock or kind of like metalcore. Yeah, we're the
metal
bandits.
Give us your metal. Wait, what? But yeah, copper is one of the things that they'll certainly pinch. Bronze, because you do get a few things of bronze. Mostly small statues and whatnot. Lead, that's a big one. That's why you hear a lot of news reports about thieves pinching lead tiles from church roofs.
I can't say... I was going to say I can't say I've ever heard of that, but then I also don't really watch or care about the news, in all honesty.
Well, to be fair, the news that comes on the radio when I'm driving, so...
Radio.
Yeah, all we hear is Radio Gaga, Radio Goofy.
Oh, right, yeah, because we made it through into Q2, we have to start on the super soft tyre.
Boo! Boo hiss.
Okay. I think a two-stop is the way to go, in all honesty. I think we should do a two-stop. Metal Banditos would make an awesome K-pop bat. Yo, that's for true! Yes! You know, listen, I'm not too proud to admit it. I've dabbled in a little bit of K-pop. And, you know, I can't tell you what I've listened to. I was just like, oh, what's this about? And, you know, not to try and sound old at all, but there are some magnificent, what I would like to think of as boppers out there. Mm-hmm. You know, not for my absolute taste, but, you know, something you can vibe with a little bit. Some of this, in all honesty, as well, is like coming from the fact that Hamilton, your lap was shit. Why are you 1.5 seconds off the pace? You're going again, sunshine. My current favourite stuff to listen to is like EDM remixes, so you know, I can't really. How are we? We shouldn't be last. No. Go again. Be faster. Yeah, you know. The music's a certified little bopper. You know, where you just like, bopping along. Like, yep. It's right here. It's a bopper. Classic example of an excellent bopper is Jamie Hayter's AEW theme. Certified bopper right there. You'll know it. That's what I mean. Why, Hamilton, you battling with an Alpine? Oh, we're up. We're improving. I'm pogging. Yes! Now stay there. Stay there. Don't let anyone go faster than you. Is Vettel going to go quicker? No. Does Norris go quicker? Russell goes 4th. Very nice, George Russell. I'll give him that in his AlphaTauri. Nick Cassidy, though, looking like the fastest man alive. Some may call him Barry Allen.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God. Mike's having issues.
No, I keep forgetting that my new PC's a lot bigger than my old one. So I have to have the actual desk chair over to the left by about 3 inches. So sometimes if I've moved it back, I forget about this. So when I try and go in, the chair goes into the front of the PC. It's like, oh no, just shift myself left 3 inches in order to tuck myself in. Because if I'm not tucked in, it's not worth it.
Okay, Mick. Yeah, that's one thing. Like, that's why I stopped having my PC on the floor. Because if I had it on the floor, kind of where it is now, I'd catch it with my foot every time. So that's why I put it on my desk. But obviously, you're limited on space. So.
I'm limited on space, so unfortunately, I cannot do that. But if the place I looked at a few weeks ago was actually better than it was, then I probably would have at least put an offer down for it, and then I probably would have had the space. But it wasn't that good. And honestly, I'd rather be going upwards rather than sideways. So
that's fair.
Sure, I'd be on the property ladder, but I have a lot of difficulty selling it. That's the way I say it. If you want to know why I didn't get that property, then go back to a couple of weeks ago stream. I can't remember what stream it was exactly. It wasn't a multiplayer one. It was like, yes, it was Pokemon. It's Pokemon stream.
And you were ranting about the...
It was a few weeks ago, Pokemon stream, and I was having a good old whinge about it.
Oh, he was... he was whinging.
It wasn't quite piss and vinegar, but it was certainly vinegar.
There was something. There was
vinegar.
Sure.
Not quite piss and vinegar, but it was more like me... Ugh.
I don't think you've ever heard anyone refer to a song as a bopper. Yeah, I mean, I've heard it a couple of times, but it is kind of like a bit of slang.
Yeah, he's showing his age here. He's actually a lot older than me, but he calls me ancient.
I'm actually 57.
Yes.
I'm just gorgeous for my age. And I'd like to thank Palmer's Cocoa Butter.
It's the beard.
It is the beard. Yeah, I don't... Well, if
he ever shaves, you'll see all the wrinkles that he's hiding.
Yeah, they're all just under here. Lights are out, away we go, and it's a great start from Hamilton. It's actually a sensational start from Lewis. He's up into 2nd place. He crashes into the back of Charles Leclerc.
No, don't say that. Schumacher's climbing as well.
That's because I've got them both really, like, being super aggressive.
Well, they're going to have to be at the very start of the race.
I'm like, let them use up the tyres. Let them burn the tyres.
Especially with Hamilton, because let's be honest, we will probably change that.
Oh yeah, we're going to pit twice for Hamilton. I've already decreed Hamilton's on a 2-stop. Mick's still going to do the 1, I think.
Okay.
Burning a lot of fuel.
Flying Vettel.
Burning a lot of fuel early on. What's Leclerc doing? You see, Leclerc's not going as hard, that's why.
But he's in a Ferrari.
Well, we are now going to bring this down with Lewis, I think, because, I mean,
he's done the fastest lap last one by looks of things.
We are going to bring it down with Mick as well. We're going to
not actually changed.
We're gonna put Mick on neutral and neutral. Mick is up into 12th, to be fair. He's done a sensational job at the start.
Yeah, hopefully he can keep the momentum up. I think that new engine certainly helps him.
Do you know what? With Mick, I'm gonna keep pushing him actually a little bit.
Yeah, he can afford to push for a bit longer. It's Hamilton that can't really afford to it because his engine's the one that drinks everything.
Yeah,
like no tomorrow.
His engine is the thirsty lad, and
I like there's a download going on in
Everything
the
else is
background.
alright. Everything else is okay. Sorry, I'm just claiming bonus energy for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Don't mind me. I know if I don't do it, I'll forget. I've forgotten like recently. And, you know, my guild won't be happy with me if I don't.
Ugh. Guilds.
They won't be happy. I need to be making sure that we are getting
You're
all the
a
resources necessary.
slave to your guild. That's what you are.
I'm a slave to a lot of things.
Emancipate yourself.
No.
Well, screw you then.
Yeah, well, there goes my argument.
Well, fuck you.
Oof. Oof. What do I want to do here? I want to do this. Yeah, I want these. Gimme. Gimme. Right, hold on. Old. Done. Right. Lewis, still in second place. Lance Stroll collides with Jamie Chadwick. And this is awful. Mickey Boy. Where is Mickey Boy? Yes, he has actually dropped back a little bit from Tictum. Vettel was dropped back as well. Vettel down in 13th. You need to stop pushing. Your tyre deg is through the roof. Listen, friend, amigo, from ego. Don't worry about it. Yeah, to be fair, actually, everyone else around you stops pushing. So let's also stop pushing. Let's maybe conserve now a little bit. If I want Mick to actually successfully pull off the one-stopper. Meanwhile, Lewis Hamilton. Mick does drop to 13th now. This is where Mick might start dropping through the field a little bit. Whereas Lewis Hamilton continues to push on the super soft tyre. We're already taking the plunge on a two-stop. Problem is, the problem's going to be coming back through the field, in all honesty. Oh, wow. Mick's now been overtaken. Oh, and causing a collision. I don't think he did. All right. Give him a drive-through penalty then for apparently causing a collision. I don't think he did, but all right. Had any issues with the guild? No, not necessarily any kind of... wasn't there some kind of exploit? There was, actually. Yeah, there was... I think it's to do specifically with emulators and guest logins. Like, the guest login should just put you in a guest account, but it was actually sometimes, like, randomly putting people in other accounts. So someone logged in as, like, a guest, expecting to be put into a pleb account, and they ended up in, like, a 9.3 million galactic power, which is, like, you know, pretty damn high. So, you know, that was a thing. Hopefully, it doesn't end up affecting anyone, because that would suck. If anyone actually lost out. Thankfully, the whole scenario was resolved pretty quickly. Like, the guy noticed, they realised whose account they'd gone into. The guy was a content creator. So he was like, hey, I might have gained access to your account. And then they made the devs aware. But we don't know if it's fixed yet or not. So that's kind of terrifying. A little bit. Lewis Hamilton. Still running in second place. We're not going to look at Mick. It's not that we don't like Mick. You know, Mick, big fan of Mick. Big fan.
We like Mick, but the problem is because he joined so late, and also we've not really had as much funding lately. Well, we had lately, but early start season we didn't have a lot of funding in order to improve the cars that well.
No.
So unfortunately for both, yeah, next year is a different story. But for both drivers right now, it's the cars that are letting them down. Despite this, Hamilton is doing fantastic, and Mick was doing well, but I've noticed he has dropped a little bit. But
he did have a drive-through penalty.
That would explain it.
Yeah, he had a drive-through penalty.
You could tell I was paying attention.
Absolutely, yeah. He may have caused a collision. I turned down his engine and his driving, and he got overtaken by a couple people, and then apparently he crashed with one of them, which I don't necessarily agree with.
Right.
Right.
Let's call the FAA out on that.
Alright, Hamilton, mega in lap here, please, friend. And we are box at the end of this lap.
Because the FAA are fools at times. as evident as last race, according
Oh
to
my
Simon.
God, no, yeah, the FIA and Michael Massey at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix was just, it was, to quote, I believe it was Fernando Alonso, it was a yoke. It was an absolute yoke.
Was it the Abu Dhabi one that was in London? Because I remember it was a new racetrack that was designed for a different type of motor racing, but because every time they went on the curbs, they burst their tyres.
That was Qatar.
Qatar. That was when I was in London. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was Qatar. Yeah, and then there was the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, which happened recently, and oh boy, that was something. Oh, come on, Lewis. Come out. Please come out ahead of... No, you're not. You are going to come out 10th. Okay. Lewis Hamilton has come out 10th. But that's okay. That is okay.
Yay.
Right, go on, Lewis. Pass the cars ahead of you. You need to rely on your ability here, please, friend. Get past Sebastian Vettel. Beautiful. He's got past old nemesis Sebastian Vettel. Next up, not so old nemesis... Nicholas Latifi, who's currently in the points for Williams. Hamilton, if you do not make this move for us, the competition is over.
If you do not make this move for us, well, you will have a terrible accident later, won't you? What? Nothing.
And you shall
Nothing
find
to worry
yourself.
about.
You shall find yourself in the gulag. Oh, look at him! Look at him!
Wrong accent.
No,
Wrong
it's
accent
fine.
for the quote.
No.
You will find yourself in the gulag, but you had a German accent, so it was a completely wrong accent.
No, the accent was correct for what I was
Nine.
going for.
Nine, you'll find yourself in the Scheisse.
Ah, the Scheiße, yeah. Germany's one of my favourite ones to do. I don't do it well, but it is just fun. Right,
I apologise to our German viewers as well.
Yeah, we don't do it to mock. I do it 'cause it's fun. I find accents really fun. Oh, round the outside. Round the outside.
Tell me about it.
And now we got to do is get past the Stoffmeister. Come on, down the inside. Excellent move from Lewis Hamilton. And then the Stoffmeister tried to make a move back. Come on, Lewis. I need you to pull a gap. Come on. Come on. Because now I need you to cool the tyres down. Now I need you to... Now that you're in fresh air, cool the tyres. Just sounded like the two... the two Hiffle guards in DBZA. Oh, would you like to grapple on the cold hard ground? Yeah.
Don't forget to the two guards from Hugo Bridge series, Kyber's guards.
Attention,
the blimp.
duelists.
Oh no, that's Pegasus guard. I'm talking about.
Oh,
the two...
yes, Roland and I forget the other guy. No, is it? Yeah, Roland and there's the other guy.
Yeah, they talk exactly like that.
Exactly.
When they're on the blimp.
Here, Kyber!
Here, Kyber! Here, Kyber!
Oh,
what is it?
I love it so much. So much. I watched, I think I said this to Lee the other day. I watched, what was it called? Bonds Beyond Time abridged the other day. That movie is a goddamn masterpiece.
That was the one we watched in the cinema, wasn't it?
No, the cinema was Dark Side of Dimensions.
Right. They all sound the same to me sometimes. But,
Bonds Beyond Time was the one with
Venice.
Yugi, Venice. Yugi, Jaden, and Yusei.
And I was bitterly disappointed because Ezio wasn't there.
There was no Ezio. But,
I've made that joke so many times.
But Jaden was, you know, he was about to get his
He was
game
there.
on. Up in here, up in here.
I'm gonna get my game on! No. Oh.
Right. Lewis' tyres nicely cooling down. This is good. This is good.
And
Right.
you say was forced to do several duels while standing perfectly still. On the ground.
The ground. Right, okay, come on. Come on, Lewis. I need a bit of speed. Leclerc's
Why
ahead
must
of
you
you.
torture me this way?
Yes, right, we're ahead of Max. We're easily ahead of Max, actually. Okay, good stuff. Anyway, right, we're pushing again now. Oh, Max had to get repaired, so he's right down the field in 17th place. Watched Helsing Ultimate. I have not watched Helsing Ultimate Abridged. I've mainly watched well, I'll be honest, the two main ones, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Dragon Ball. I remember watching Yu-Gi-Oh! First, and I came across Dragon Ball DBZA afterwards. But DBZA had like a whole team behind it, whereas, you know, it was pretty much just little Karibo. I don't think he's actually finished Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge. No, he hasn't. Man, I'm going to be so excited for when he eventually gets to that final duel.
What between Yugi and Yugi?
Yes, Yugi and Atem. Wait, Leclerc's in the pits again? Oh.
That's his name. I knew I'd found it.
Oh.
Interesting. Well, what can you do with this information of Leclerc being in the pits?
Well, if he was in the pits again, it means we're now ahead of him. And us being ahead of him means
more points.
Yeah, basically. So Cassidy's going for the one-stop strat, I think, in like really oh no, he's in the pits. He's in the pit. Yeah. Oh, he's going to be way ahead of us. Tootling down the pit lane. Look at him tootle.
Look at him. He's so excited.
Look at Tootle McKenzie here. Well, he's going to be ahead of us, but that's fine. Because we're third on the road. We are net P2. However, we do have another pit stop to make.
Yeah.
We don't know if Cassidy might. I don't think he's taking those tyres 40 laps.
It'd be hard for him to, but he might do it. That said, yesterday I stabbed myself.
Okay, there's a story here.
Yes, there is. I was moving furniture.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a sofa bed. Fucking hell, that's stupidly heavy. And I stabbed myself on a staple that poked through.
Ooh.
Yeah, not pretty. On the thumb. Right where you put your thumb on things as well. So, yeah, not fun. I did bleed a little bit. Some of it might have gotten onto other furniture, but I didn't see it, so therefore it didn't happen.
Exactly. That's an excellent life lesson. If you don't see it, never happened.
Yes.
That is a lesson to live your life by, ladies and gentlemen. So,
yes, note to self, whenever moving furniture, always wear gloves.
Smart, yeah. You should wear gloves for a lot of things, really. Gloves are...
Yeah.
It's just a good...
Your basic PPE. Which, in case you don't know, is personal protection equipment.
Sorry, I just...
Give or take.
I clicked off the game. I don't know why I did that.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. No, I'll tell you why I did that. It was Bold Sir Rob mentioning Senzu dubs for DBZA, and I forgot to last time. So I'm making a mental note of it on my phone.
I see.
So not a mental note of it.
You're making a visible note.
That was the joke.
You never passed it as a joke, though. It sounded like you passed it as your own genuine mistake.
That was... Yes, that's...
Stop that. How does it feel for me to tread on your joke and utilise it beyond all expectations?
Okay, so they have 3 episodes and a Q&A. Alright, I'm curious. I'm curious. I will drop them a subscribable. Norris in the pits. Cassidy takes the lead. Hamilton up into second. Charles Leclerc bearing down on us. Mick, you are now going to drive faster again. Mick is in a heated battle right now with Science Junior, Delatraz, Stroll, Bottas, just basically A bunch of people that are faster than him. But he is holding Science Junior up. No, he was holding Science Junior up.
There's only so much you can do in one go.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You are right, sir.
Three.
Let's speed this up a little.
3, 3, 2, 5, 3. Okay, so I've made a dice that's made out of white tack. And let me tell you, this dice heavily favours number 3.
Why have you made a dice out of white tack?
It was there and I started messing around with it.
It does happen. I have stuff like that on my desk. I've got.
Ooh, 1.
I have this band which is work stuff.
Basically, if I used this for a D&D dice, I'd be heavily fucked.
Unless it always lands on, you could
6.
make. Yeah, you can make 6 good. There you go.
Yeah, but that's the problem. It's figuring out which side is the 6 until you put the numbers in, and then that's when you find out what numbers are which.
It's fine. Oh, Tsobia's crashed. A virtual safety car.
Boo! I mean, yay! Fuck, I don't know, is that good for us?
No, it would be great if
boo!
It would be great if we could pit. But the reason it's not great is because the virtual safety car will be over by the time we actually, get round to...
Oh, the virtual bugger.
Yeah, it's the VSC, not the actual safety car.
What is the point of that? Let's be honest. Why did they call it the virtual safety car? Why didn't they just call it the virtual slowdown? Because there's no car involved.
It's an excellent point. I see where you're coming from.
Might as well call it the virtual battleship. Or the virtual... If you're not having a car involved, then we can call it anything we want. The virtual space station. The virtual Death Star.
Ooh, Death Star.
Yes.
Yes, I do like a Death Star. Right, Hamilton, save tyres. Hamilton, go to tyre save.
You may fire when ready.
You may fire when ready. That is good for fuel. That is fair, Bolter Rob. And if you can get a cheap pit stop out of it, it's also very good for that. I do agree. Right, anyway.
Imagine that. Imagine the scene goes on as usual. New Hope. Death Star fires for the first time at Alderaan. Cutscene plays, and then it fires. Just shows the shot of Tarkin, who turns to one of the engineers and says, "How could you miss?" It moved. Don't give me that shit.
It moved. Man, that'd be great. Oh, I'd be all about that. Just noticed Mick hasn't exactly made it to halfway with his tyres. I might have been pushing him just a little bit too hard. Nah. What you can do? What you can do, eh? I figured, just let Mick have a bit of fun. Battle some people for once, because, he doesn't.
Well, I mean, he's done well, so I think we'll just have to pit him a bit earlier than you expected and maybe stick him on a slightly harder tire and see how he does.
Yeah, the hard tire to the end might not be a bad shout. We won't have any bonuses on it, but I do like where your head's at.
It will allow us to push on the tyres.
Oh, dude. Yeah, that. Oh, we're giving up quite a heft. Whatever. I don't care.
Know, though.
Oh, that gearbox. Anyway. You appear to have erred, and then you've just...
I was erring about the gearbox, but...
gearbox schmearbox,
I guess. I didn't really see it, so I can't... So, as far as I'm aware, it doesn't exist. Anyway.
Gearbox is great. It's in perfect... Look, just listen and understand me. It's in perfect harmony. Brilliant condition, one might say.
If you say so, boss.
There you go! You see? Well, technically I'm not the boss. I'm just a third, and I am 33.3% of the amalgamation that is Sieg von Warnless.
As am I.
But the problem is, we're only functioning at 66.6% capacity right now.
Yes, I'm having to read... I've got all these user manuals in front of me to figure out how to move his arms.
That's right, Lee does use the arms.
Yeah, you use the feet, I use the facial expressions, and he uses the arms.
So, how have we actually achieved anything?
a great amount of grit
Grit, determination.
and luck.
Charles Leclerc right up behind us now.
Tell him to go away.
Yeah, I'm going to start pushing on Hamilton's tyres again. I saved them for a few laps just so they, didn't overheat. Just save a bit of life in them. We're now going to push again. Mick has been lapped, so I can actually start to use his fuel a bit more liberally, which might be bad for the engine, but I don't care. Valtteri Bottas collides with Pierre Gasly.
Oh, what a pity for him.
And he got a 5-second penalty. Can I just point out, Lewis has kept Leclerc behind. He is doing an excellent job. What did he do last time round? A 120.8. Good, good. Williams Grand Prix have used team orders. The Williams Grand Prix are using a lot of team orders.
As usual.
They are, yeah.
Oh yeah, the bloke who I think he started Williams died recently, didn't
Frank
he?
Williams did sadly pass away. Yeah, you are absolutely right.
Was he the founder or was he just?
Technically, he founded it twice because there was the original team, which was Williams Racing, which he sold out on. And then there was Williams Engineering, which went into a partnership with a company I forget the name of that became the Williams Grand Prix everyone knew and loved. Yeah, exactly. And do you know, I thought he was older than he was. I thought he was in his 80s, but he was only 79.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought he was easy in his 80s, like 85. Sad, because...
So when you first heard of it, it was like, oh, well, he is in his 80s, and then you found out he was in his 70s. Like, oh.
Yeah, and, he lived most of his life paralysed after a car accident. But, he had so much success. Like, his team, it dominated the 90s. Just, iconic in the sport, truly. Hamilton finally loses that to Leclerc, sadly.
Sadly.
Everything Siek does is like watching Team America. Oh, I haven't seen Team America in so long.
Tell me about it. I think I got DVD somewhere.
That goes to show how old it is. DVD. Direct video disc. Yeah, bet you didn't know that, did you?
Anyway,
could also be digital video display.
Could also be...
Could be data validated device. Who knows? I know I don't. I'm just chatting absolute honk. I'm actually a professional at chatting absolute honk.
Yeah. You've got the gift of the gab. And sometimes the gab is a bit random and a bit nonsensical.
Speaking of which, I've got to ask, right?
Uh-oh.
In this simulation of Formula 1...
Yes.
Who do you think, because Hamilton got dumped by Mercedes and was unemployed, and then we were able to pick him up. Now...
Also, I'm ignoring the fact you said simulation as well, but carry on.
What's wrong with the word simulation?
It was the distracting topic of conversation in Halo, damn it!
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Moving on, as you were saying.
I would like to see it because, a lot of teams have mixed up drivers. This is a fantasy career mode, but I am hoping... Oh, then again, I think their contracts got renewed. I was going to say, man, imagine Verstappen or Perez leaving Red Bull or Leclerc or Sainz leaving Ferrari. But I think their contracts... I know Leclerc's contract got renewed because we were eyeing him up potentially. Right. Hamilton, we're going to go for one more big push lap and then we're going to come into the pits. We're going to come into the pits for another set of soft compound tyres on this brilliant two-stop strategy that we're running. The days of Jacques Villeneuve. Jacques Villeneuve, indeed. Jacques was a character. He was at the top of F1 for a very limited number of time. Only the one World Championship. Good few race wins. People say, and I tend to agree, that he drove better in the years where he didn't win the title. He drove very well in 98. He actually drove very well in 99 and 2000 for BAR. It's just, they weren't at the front and it wasn't really as acknowledged. We're going to come out 7th, I think, sadly, here. Behind Verstappen.
Why is Schumacher racing us?
I don't think he's racing us. I think he's, he's just there.
Sinking up to us.
Yeah, he's being a creeper,
He's
anyway.
synchronizing.
He's synchro summoning. Synchro what?
Yes. Oh god, card games on F1 races.
Yes! Card games on racing cars. I agree. This could be the greatest thing to ever exist. So here's what we're going to do, right? Here's what we're going to do. I'm actually going to let Lewis save fuel in this stint. Because normally I'm cutting it fine at the end of the race in terms of his overall fuel load, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I save it now, we've already got it in reserve.
They can afford to burst it later.
Exactly.
By burst, I mean sudden boost of speed, not as in burst a fucking tank.
Yeah, no, that's the last thing I want to do. Right, so that was a
running out of fuel.
That was a 20.
Several meters before the finish line.
Now, was that 20.2? Was that an outlap? I think that was an outlap. No, I don't think that was the outlap, actually. Oh, God, I'm actually concerned at our speed. Let's see how we do on this lap. Because we might just need to turn it up a little bit. Because I really don't want to lose out to the cars ahead of us on this two-stop strategy. We need to be aggressive with it. There we go, 19.2. That's perfect. That's faster than the cars ahead of us. That's what we need to be doing. We need to be going faster than those cars. Louis Delatraz down in 20th. Sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. I think that says everything it needs to. Given the fact that the pace at the front is clearly based on tyre conservation. I mean, Cassidy is just in his own world right now. What did we do that time around? That was a 19.7. Or 19.8, sorry. Faster than Norris. Which is the car we need to worry about. Because he was the one that was coming up behind us before we pit. 17 laps to go. I think we'll get both McLarens. I don't know when the McLarens pit, though. That's the only thing. How many laps they've been on their tyres? Oh, they've been on them for a while. They've been on them for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're not going to get those to last. There's no way. There's no way they're going to last. Alright, sweet. This is fine. This is fine. Oh, one of the McLarens, Ricciardo, has passed Norris. I think Norris is backing up that much. Hamilton, 119.6. Still not... It's concerning. Because the longer this goes, the more that they could bolt on a set of super softs at the end. And the thought of that terrifies me a little bit. I'm now playing with this bloody... No, stop. Bad. Evil. Evil like Weevil. Oh, Ricciardo in the pits. It's a good pit stop for Rick Bobby. And he fits the hard tyre. Okay. Righto then. Sure. I mean, he'll be able to really push it. He's on like maximum attack mode, but... Yes. Yes. Quite. Indeed. Lewis, you don't need tyres. Your tyres are not gone. Your tyres are perfectly acceptable. Where's Max? Okay, Max is the one just up there. How long's Max been on his tyres? Oh, he's been on the tyres 30 laps. Yeah, these boys are pitting soon. Although Leclerc does the fastest lap of the race on very worn out boys. Very worn out boys. I'm banking on these cars pitting again. I really am. They have to. Surely they have to. There's no way they make it to the end on these tyres.
If they do, then they're cheating.
They are cheating, yes. We will launch a full protest and investigation. I will be the Christian Karen in this. Karen Horner.
Okay.
Karen Horner at your service. Yes.
Probably a reference I'm unaware of.
It's just, it was a joke earlier in the year that when Mercedes, like, something questionable went Mercedes' way, like, Christian Horner would immediately be getting on, talking about, like, reporting them or, like, lodging, like, complaints. So people started calling him a Karen. There was a wonderful meme of, like, Christian Horner on his mobile phone. And the amount of pictures I would see get posted on Reddit and be like, hello, is that Michael? Like, Michael Massey, the race director. It's like, oh, God.
And, like, I want to speak to your manager.
Hamilton up to 5th. This
Nice.
is good news. 10 laps to go.
The Asia is coming out.
There is indeed a spanner ahead, and we are past the spanner. The spanner being Nick de Vries.
Who's this blue flat? Okay. Oh, never mind, it's gone.
Charles Leclerc pits. Comes out second. That's on a 3-stop strategy. Right, so if Vettel and Verstappen pit, it's a podium. If they don't pit...
Oh, that gearbox is looking a bit iffy. But it's still going alright for now.
We're just going to ignore... In fact, he's going to push harder. He's going to go faster.
God. He's doing well now, so let's not push it too much.
Let's push it to the maximum!
Please don't.
No, I'm not pushing it to the maximum.
I was going to say, let him
Oh,
have his...
Vettel pit. Hamilton up to 4th.
Nice. Are you trying to get Lewis's tyres to last for the rest of the race now?
I reckon they will.
Good.
I reckon they already will. I'm gonna like save them just for a moment. Because I don't think we're actually gonna catch Verstappen. Now I know Norris has been saving his tyres for a long time. But there's no way... Oh, we're up to 3rd. Verstappen pits. And he fits the super soft tyre. That's terrifying. But he's behind the McLarens. Yes.
He's looking to charge us down towards the end of the race. That said, Norris is sticking close by us.
It's true. Nick Cassidy pits. Even he can't make the one-stop last. Norris has been on his tyres for 31 laps. Which, to be fair, isn't as long as Cassidy. So Norris might be able to make this work.
For a little while until he has to pit again. But I don't think he'll get it to the end of the race. Just not quite enough.
McLaren new team orders to allow Ricciardo to pass Vettel, even though Vettel's ahead. That would seem weird. Plus Vettel's on the softer tyre. That graphic doesn't seem right for some reason. Mick Schumacher sets a personal best of a 28-1. Mick Schumacher running in 18th, by the way.
I mean, yeah, they might have put team orders there, but Ricciardo has to catch up to Vettel first.
Yeah, true. He's actually a long way behind him, isn't he? And here comes Verstappen on him. There's Vettel's fastest lap.
Like
Verstappen's going to shatter
4 or
that.
5 seconds behind Vettel.
Verstappen's going to shatter that fastest lap as well. You watch. Is Norris pushing? Norris is pushing. He's saving fuel, though. So we're just going to... Boop. There we go. Thankfully, Hamilton has a bit of spare fuel. Not a lot. A little bit. A
bit more than usual. Enough to keep Norris away.
That's exactly L plan. Nope, there's no issue with the engine. Nope, I will not have a bad word said about our fabulous engine. Whatever power unit we've got in the back of the... No.
Actually, Hamilton's driving the same one as usual.
He's been driving the same one for forever, yeah.
It's Schumacher's got the new one, and he's not complained about that.
And he's... I mean, it's down to 35%, but...
Oh boy.
It's fine, because it's going to get worked on after this race.
Oh no, I was looking at the gearbox.
We don't worry about that. It's fine.
That's what they all say.
Actually, I could probably afford to chill it out with Schumacher, so we're just going to do that. Yeah, Schumacher.
Yeah, because he's 6 seconds ahead of the car behind him.
On the soft tyre.
Oh god.
It's fine. Whatever. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Mick. You're fine. You're good.
It's only like 3 laps to go.
Exactly. Charles Leclerc has spun. Sadly, he's still well ahead of us.
He's too well ahead of us, but still.
Sebastian Vettel chasing down Lewis Hamilton. Oh, who's in the pits? Norris had to pit. He couldn't make it.
Time to go away.
He couldn't make it.
Verstappen is now 1 up. Chasing down Ricardo as we speak.
Let's have a look. He's closing down Rick Bobby. Oh, why are you backing off? Your tyres are...
It's probably his fuel.
No, that's his tyres. Tyres on the left, fuel's on the right.
Oh, right. It's probably his tyres.
Now he's got everything.
They're super
Max!
soft. And now he's chasing down... No, it's the same person.
Max, charge. Charge, Max.
Don't tell him to do that.
I mean, to be fair, McLaren could do with a good race. They're getting 22 points right now. Hey, we're closing up to Williams. We're going to be 1 point behind Williams.
Ooh.
If it finishes this way, which it should do.
Hopefully. That's good.
I'd like another podium. Another podium would be nice. That would that would definitely be part of L plan for sure. Mick Schumacher defending 18th from Louis Delatraz. I need to see this. Come on, Mick. Come on. Do what you can. No.
No. Bastard.
He's all right. He's finished. Where is Lewis? Ah. Oh. Podium for Lewis. Excellent job. Excellent job. Two-stop strategy worked. Pulled the trigger at just the right time. Finally poised the tyres. And with Williams getting 0 point, that moves us to within 1 point of Williams. Could we finish 6th? 6th?
Be nice.
6th would be incredible. It would be absolutely ruddy ridiculous, that would be. Right. Saving. Shaving. Shaving cream.
And
My hammer has fallen.
your hammer has fallen, has it?
Yeah, so underneath my left monitor,
The end times.
Well, no, so underneath my monitor, I have this Iron Man repulsor, USB, but naturally I've got it set to just give me the finger. I don't know if you can probably see it there. Yeah, so it gives me the finger. And then I've got this hammer. It's a hammer keyring, but as it says in the webcam, if you can see that there, it says on it, whoever holds this hammer, if he be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor.
Yeah, that stuff.
Cool hammer. Shit. I like my hammer.
And it's fallen over. That means where it was perched was not worthy.
Exactly. My desk is not worthy. Yeah, Lewis Hamilton P3. Excellent work. And Mick, not last.
Yeah, Mick, so he's had a decent race.
He had of the people who were lapped twice, he was at the front of that race. We will call that race C. Mick won race C.
He won race B.
Not us, because we weren't lapped. No. Lewis moves to 5th in the driver's standings, by the way. 5th. Nice. And in the constructors, we are now 1 point behind Williams. Oh, hell yeah. I am very happy about this. Very happy. L plan is coming together. Yes. Yes.
As big as a macho.
And now, coming up next, we have the US Grand Prix. New
over hill, over dale, da 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 da.
Hey, Mick's morale went up. Mick's morale went up.
Because he did better than before.
Yeah, good job.
There's a hey ho in the field of it.
Our marketability went down, but it's whatever.
Boo! That's because who got the cheap champagne? When I gave them the money for the champagne, I expected the best stuff, not the bloody. Oh,
I think they ended up giving themselves pay rises, and they didn't get the good champagne.
God damn it! I'm gonna have to get the commissar hat out in a minute.
Which I think is frustrating because now we're going to be down to 4-star sponsors again. I think we're due to actually get a sponsor next race.
God damn it!
But if Mick does well next race, if we somehow get Mick into, like, you know, a good result. Interview with Sky, absolutely. Lewis Hamilton had to apologise to a representative from Yokohama today after he soaked her in a shower of champagne spray on the podium. What are your thoughts on his behaviour? If you're standing on the podium, you should expect to get soaked. Deal with it. Deal with it. Hashtag. There's the hashtag.
Different cultures.
It is the last race for Clipper as one of our sponsors.
Okay, and what does Clipper do?
Don't know, but they're a UK sponsor.
Okay.
We actually have a few UK sponsors.
Oh God, we're down to 4 stars again.
That's fine. Don't worry about
It's mostly Mick Schumacher's marketability.
It is Mick. Granted, it is.
You need to boost him somehow.
Yeah, he needs a good race. Right.
You need to advertise him. Are you young, hot single woman looking for a hot, fast racer driver from Germany? Then look no further than Mick Schumacher. Oh wait, Ron Ford, my bad.
I don't quite think that's what we're aiming for here.
I don't condone that.
Right, reliability is going to be done. Beautiful. Let's an hour before the race. That sounds splendid. We're going to get 68 days after the. We need more. We need more. We need more reliability. We need a good balance. There we go. Where's that?
You've just boosted it all to performance.
I know.
Yeah. If you had more, then we could have it fully done on reliability.
Yeah, but the reliability's in a good place.
Is it?
And it will still... Well, yeah, it's at 74%. It's still better than what we currently have.
Yes, but it's not 100% now, is it?
Well, it also can't get to 100% now. Look, it can only get to 97.
What?
Yeah, there you go.
Heresy is this?
Right, we also do need this. We need this gearbox to be better as well. So we do need to put this on. Oh my god, that's not so good. Whatever. We're just going to have to suck it up and deal with it. Right, no designing a new part. None of that. None of that.
No. Oh, look at that factory. It's going to be done in 17 to 18 weeks.
It's going to be done in forever.
And that'll be like... 4 months, roughly.
I want this engine to be as good as it can be. Man, this engine's going to take a while to get, like, to the best tier. Right, standard merit payments. Here we go.
Here we go. Let's get that standard merit payments.
We absolutely want these. We maximum want. We want to the max. Let's go. Damn you, Christian. Damn you, Toto.
Damn you, Toto.
Damn you, Mattia Bono. Damn you, Cyril Abitable. Yes,
Oh,
Andreas Seidel. Yes, Simon Roberts. Yes, Franz Tost. Yes, Frederick Vasseur. No, Otmar Safnauer. Yes, Tadashi Yashamina. Yes, Claire Williams. We got it. We got it. Dab on them haters right there. Boom. Look at that.
For you guys, we get more money.
I don't know if we're going to get more. I think it more works out that...
It doesn't matter where we come, we just get the same amount of money, basically.
There's a small split between first and like last, essentially.
Rather than a big
astronomical, yeah. 52 lap race, 10% chance of rain. Ferrari are expected to be good. My assistant told me we'll snag some of the most lucrative deals around. You're goddamn right we have. That's one thing that we are actually good at.
Yes. I managed to get a new set of deck chairs for us.
Okay, so...
From Black Friday at Walmart, I had to punch so many people.
All of the people.
All the people. And we got 52 new 30-inch tellies. Not the biggest tellies, but decent size.
But tellies nonetheless. Right, so this engine is taking longer to get... This engine's taking longer to get done.
Oh, but it's super duper uber engine.
Yeah, it's going to take a while, but thankfully we've got. I mean, this one's in progress. This is in. Oh, we got a long time between races. We'll get it done. We've still got a month left to actually get the engine like fully done. So we'll carry on working on the engine as part of like a big long-term project. Right, here we go. So let's throw ourselves into this race.
Let me just put this white tack down because I'm too busy playing with it. I'm using it like Play-Doh, basically.
I do that all the time. And then you end up with sticky fingers, and it's like,
To be fair, I don't have sticky fingers from white tack.
0 sticky finger?
Yeah. I think it's blue tack that's a bit more stickier. Either that or it's just basically been sucking up small traces of white spirit from when I've been cleaning out the oil-based paint from my brushes. Which makes this it's useless.
I've done what I can for this car. So I've not actually given Lewis this. I'm not going to give Lewis this engine until it gets better.
Yeah.
And like this one. So Lewis still gets the blue engine. Mick has the purple engine, so he's got a nice reliable engine. He's also got the gearbox. Now the gearbox has only got 50% reliability on it. However, that's still more than the one he was using, and there's no red zone to worry about. And he's going to get a big performance in the race. A big performance boost in the race. So we might maybe. One of the things we're going to need to see here is the stop strategies, because we might be able. Because if we can get Mick to maybe a top 15, if we can maybe get him in the top 15, that'd be nice.
Right.
Because he finished 18th or 19th. Which wasn't last. Like, he wasn't last of the finishers.
Yes. I think he's slow. He's getting used to the car now, so...
He's done better than Grosjean. Grosjean was pretty much always last of the finishers.
Yes. It's because he didn't respect the car.
Goddamn rain in practice. Really? Really? It's
going
to get wet faster. Okay, fine.
Is it going to be wet during the race? You bet your ass it's not.
I think it was only 10% for the race. Right, Phoenix, track B, used by Jensen Button. Go on, we'll go for that then. Only we'll bring it a little bit more down.
Used by Mr. Button.
At the end of the day, we're going to burn it down. Now this one, you will go for this setup. There we go, beautiful. Tire choice, intermediate. Get out! God, we're doing another one of these big double head back-to-back mega Grand Prix. Big stream. I don't know if we'll do this for the next 2 races, but hey-ho. I was feeling it today. And sometimes when you're feeling it, it's just, you got to do it, you know? You just got to take advantage of that feeling. Now, we are just going to smash through this practice, because, quite frankly, that did take an hour and a half, and I actually don't want this stream to run on too long. Good feedback so far about the setup, which is nice. Verstappen goes fastest, which you'd come to expect. We'll have a look at these guys set up once they come in for their race runs, but right now, everything looking as it needs to, looking like it's going to be a lot of intermediate running. At least we'll get level 3 on race and quali. Like, we always manage to get that, which is important in my opinion. Yes. Yes, good. Good. Right, they are on their in-lap now. Yes. Yes, quite. I remember this track now. This is the track where I ran out of fuel. Which I'll hold my hands up and admit that was definitely my fault. I can't remember what place that was for, though. I know it was for points. I know it cost us a couple of points. I don't think it was a lot of points, though. Oh, could we just ever so slightly, like, tweak that down? Maybe to excellent? Could we perhaps... or do we go that way? I think there. Brace trim. No, quali trim. Quali trim. Quali. No, I'm on quali. What am I doing? Mike, what am I doing? Help! Help!
You're doing stuff.
Help! Help me!
Okay, go. Do something.
Do all the things, all the stuff. Give me stuff.
Do something. What? Evan.
Literally do anything. Oh man, can we like click? Oh no, click.
Oh, the other way.
Clickety clack, and then we could just kind of. Do we want it higher or lower? Let's do that.
I do not know.
Oh, goodbye. Mike's at the other end of his house. It doesn't sound like he's at the other end of his house, but trust me, if the audio's changed that little, he's at the other end of his house.
Actually, I'm right next to the microphone. I'm just standing behind it.
Huh. You can definitely tell that you've got it set up to have like a single entry point.
Yeah. If I just fiddle with this, I can get it to go both ways.
Oh no, he's fiddling.
How about this?
Chat, he's fiddling, I'm scared.
How about this?
That's the same.
That's exactly the same as it was before, when with me standing behind the microphone.
No, that's now kind of sounds like you're just at the microphone.
How about this one?
Not that nice. That's the worst one so far.
How about this one?
That one almost wanted to keep cutting you out.
Oh, bloody rude. Back to the default one then.
There you go. Oh, Lewis is set up. Okay, so downforce was excellent, which is very nice, very good, very poog. That's what we want. We want that excellent. However, comma, he wanted it slightly more towards oversteer, which we can do. Because if we do that, bish bash bosh. And we will now go race trim, 12 laps. Out you go. See you later, sunshine. No, cancel. Bad. Oh no, I need to. There we go. Lovely. Stint. 3 laps. Tyre choice. Now it's a. Soft tyres again. Soft tyres again with Lewis, I think. Bloody grates again. Did anything improve on mixed setup? No, I don't think I messed around with it enough. Maybe we go that way even more, maybe. Anyway, let's try race trim. 3 laps. No. I said race trim! There we go. 12 laps. Soft tyre. Get the knowledge. And then I'm thinking we go ultra. No. We go for the medium. Get that medium tyre knowledge if we can. Because... Where's... Lewis is still on a bloody... I didn't change Lewis to race trim. I'm so annoyed. I'm infinitely annoyed with myself.
Fool of a tuck! Throw yourself down the well next time and rid us of your stupidity.
I mean, I can throw myself out the window. Best I can do.
Don't play dumb with me, tuck.
Plus, I don't really want to open the window. It'll be cold. Like, I've got a heater on for a reason. Right, I would like some good lap times here, boys. Come on. Lap time Mackenzie out here. Let's get the soft tyre knowledge and the race trim. Hamilton not looking that quick. And that's concerning. Yeah, Hamilton really not looking that quick. Oh dear. Oh no. Is bad. Is not good. Sometimes he's up there in quali, but this appears to be one of those races where he's just not up there.
Well, we can't have them all.
No, we can't. This is true. Why do I feel like you're in your kitchen?
Where else could I be?
In
Considering the size of my apartment, which you have seen.
This is true. Ooh, there's some excellence. Good job. Good job, Mick.
Also, I did hear you say my bed, but if I just take my headset off for a second and go to the other to where my bed is and talk normally, I'll probably only sound only a smidge quieter than usual. So here I am, laying in bed, as if I had a long day at work, just relaxing, reading a book perhaps, or playing on the Switch or something, I don't know, and browsing on my phone, checking my emails and my
You can
stuff.
definitely hear like the distance. You can hear that quite clearly. Hamilton not happy about the engine?
Right, let me just get back over there.
It's fine. Hamilton will be fine.
Yeah.
Hamilton gets the spicy engine next race.
Lovely.
Hamilton can have his spice.
But yes, so basically, what did I sound anything drastically different from when I was laying in bed?
You could hear like the distance.
You hear the distance, but not so much quieter.
Not
Just
really.
You could tell that I was not close to the microphone.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
Right, let's take qualifying. Just go. Just go. Just get out. Just get out.
Get out of here, you little bastards! Go on, shoo, shoo!
Get out of my car hole.
But begone, fools!
Be gone, thought.
Whoa.
That's right. I said it.
All women, queens. If she breathes,
No, hello, Mr.
she's
White.
a four.
Hello, White Knight Simp Mackenzie. How are you? Right, I'm just gonna grab a brew while they're doing these laps. Mike, chair, you're in charge.
I was looking at city memes, so that's where I got that from. Fuck. I got nothing. I don't know. It feels like I've been thrust upon this responsibility so suddenly, so unexpectedly. Yeah, I should have expected it. But alas, I shall persevere as usual. As we go around the big old circle that is the America, the Circle de America, or whatever the fuck it's called. The problem is, I fancy a little snack, but the problem is, I don't have any snacks. So, yeah. I have to sit here and push past it. Probably for the best, let's be honest. Ah! Ooh.
Chair tells me you did an awful job.
The chair is a liar. I've doing a fantastic job.
You would
The
say
chair
that.
the chair just can't appreciate my fine humour.
How's it
But
going,
then again,
Kevin?
I was mostly making chair jokes. So he probably took
Somewhat offence, do you reckon?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Verstappen clearly had a very scruffy lap because Verstappen is apparently 2.8 seconds behind Leclerc. If, you know, in this mod, well, and in IRL, if Perez has gone faster than Verstappen had an issue. Like,
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to be that guy. Oh no, Esteban Ocon has crashed. He's in a Williams as well. That's a very odd crash to have as well. Let's just... I wouldn't call that a crash more than he made a small mistake, you know? Unfortunate. Anyway. Hamilton only 10th. Let's go again. Let's go again. Let's go again. And it'd be very nice if we could, I don't think our performance is going to be there this weekend, unless all the AI have somehow taken a big step forwards. I could see that being a bit of an issue. Look what has become of you. Right, in fact, let's just get these laps done. Go on. Times 12 speed! Vovots! Final minute of the session. What we got? Hamilton, PB. Mick, PB. Nice. What about Sector 2? Charging. Damn it, Verstappen made it onto a lap. I was kind of hoping he was going to be, he wasn't going to make it onto a lap. Get knocked out. Where's Sector 2? Where's the Sector 2 line? Hamilton, PB. Still not looking very fast, though.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
This upsets me, his speed. Or lack thereof, should I say. Cross the line! P8 is okay. It's not. I mean, it's not. It's not great.
I'm just going to say this. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 official trailer has gone out today.
Oh, really? Sonic and Tails, right? Isn't it?
Sonic, Tails and Knuckles.
Oh, yeah, yes. Isn't it Idris Elba Knuckles as well?
I think so.
Oh, amazing. Okay, so Mick was last. I think that, you know, that just needs to be mentioned. 4/10 off Tictum. So maybe this track really just doesn't suit our car, given the fact that Hamilton is also struggling. It's a theory, so it's a working theory. Eliminated Ocon because he oh, Bottas got eliminated as well. Ooh, woo. Right,
Jim Carrey looking a lot like Eggman, just thin and not fat.
Thin Eggman.
Well, he's yet to put on the weight, but that'll probably have enough that he'll get there. He'll get there whether he likes it or not.
He shall be the Chungus.
He shall be the magnificent Chungus. That is Dr. Ivor Robotnik. Get a load of this. Whoa!
Get a load of this. Oh my. Hamilton 1.1 slower than Verstappen after the first runs. That's a little bit better.
Ooh.
I'm kind of just speeding through quali because I want to get to this second race. So apologies for kind of just
Oh, sorry. I'm still going on about this trailer. Is that the Master Emerald or is that a Chaos Emerald? That's what I need to know. It's big, so it could be the Master Emerald, but
would they go straight for the Master Emerald, considering they haven't even introduced Chaos Emeralds yet?
That's what I'm thinking. But then again, it is Eggman that's approaching it, and I have noticed in Sonic the Hedgehog movie that Sonic is very short and little compared to the humans. So, for all I know, it might be the Master Emerald, because the Master Emerald's about... this is based off Sonic X here. It's about the same height as Knuckles, roughly. And a couple of... But that's Finn. That's why I think it's the Master Emerald, because otherwise Knuckles wouldn't get involved. Unless it's the Master Emerald.
So, yeah, no, that's a solid shout. It probably is the Master Emerald, then. When's it out? Does it say when it's out? Next year, I'd imagine.
2022, yes. But it doesn't say what. April the 8th, 2022.
Oh, wow, that's not too far away.
Mm.
Very nice. Very good. Very nice. Very evil.
Oh, there we go. Tails. In a plane.
Now, does this trailer look just like exceptionally awful, like the trailer for the first Sonic movie? Or have they actually realised we should make him just look like Sonic?
I don't think they'd revert back to having him look like that abomination that they thought was Sonic. I'm back, guys! No! And Eggman's like, put it down! Put it down! No, it is the new improved Sonic model.
That movie, that Sonic the Hedgehog movie, was better than it had any right to be. I loved it. I thought it was really good. Alright, come on, Lewis. You're a good qualifier. Like, you know how to qualify a Formula 1 car. Even though this is technically... Well, no, this is Formula 1 because it's a mod.
I've just seen... yeah, he looks like he's because you know Eggman in the last movie, he was like in a big like plane-like shuttle.
Yep.
But I've just seen his new shuttle, and it looks a lot similar to the actual traditional one. Basically, a big orb.
Ooh.
And it's armed with rockets.
Sorry, correction. Ooh, woo. Man, Leclerc was a quick lad there. 120.9. Can we get Hamilton to go again? We definitely can. Currently lines up P5. I reckon we can improve that, though. Oh, then again, it's half a second to science. Is anyone else going to go again?
I'm so looking forward to this movie. I actually saw the first one in the cinema.
Oh yes,
this was obviously before the years of COVID and the Backstreet Boys reunion tour. But yeah, I had far more fun. I had far more fun than most of the kids in that cinema.
They were like, the hell is this Sonic? And you were like, now you listen here!
No, I was like, out of my way! I've waited for this moment for years!
It was like a time when I remember going to see Cars. It was either Cars 2 or Cars 3. It was one of them. And it was me, one other guy, and then just a bunch of like parents and
Midgets.
Their children. And I was like, huh.
This is my child.
I was like, huh. Interesting.
He looks older than me, but he's not.
This is where my life is at this point. The thing is, as well, like, it comes to the Cars franchise, just to divert to that briefly. The first one was so good. None of the others lived up to what I think they could have done.
Yeah.
Like, Cars 1 was exceptional. And then 2 and 3 were meh.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, he says. What do we oh, wow? What are we oh, wowing about?
Oh, I was just mimicking Owen Wilson.
Oh.
Wow.
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 Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow. Nuts. Fixed it.
I'm concerned at what you fixed.
The oven hood.
Oh, good. Yes. Yes. Why are these are they've got glow-in-the-dark sponsors? Mike, why haven't we got glow-in-the-dark sponsors?
Because we've not stuck glow-in-the-dark stickers on them.
That is for True City. Yep. Yep. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so L plan. L plan.
What is the plan, oh mighty one
So
of mightiness?
the race
Yes.
is 52 laps.
My God.
So Mick Schumacher can apparently get a set of soft tyres 30 to 32 laps. Now I think that is a lie.
Why?
But I believe in Mick. So I'm going for him to use these tyres. Lewis, sadly, I can't take him off. So Lewis has got to do a 2. Mick, I'm going to go for a 1 if we can. So Lewis, light-footed on the soft tyre. That interests me, but I want the performance. Mick. I want the performance with Mick as well. I feel like there's really no other option, really. Right, we want hyper aggressive mode at the start. We need to get hypers. Then here we go. Into Race Mackenzie mode. As we build with the lights. 5 are on for the US Grand Prix.
And
Lights
away we
are
go.
out, and away we go. And it's an interesting start for Hamilton. He gets caught up in the McLarens, who have a lot more straight line speed. Wow. Seb Vettel making moves. Seb Vettel into the lead.
Ooh.
Who is that? That is Tsobi making a massive move. George Russell battles Hamilton. Who's ending up...
Unfortunately, Hamilton can't get out of this sandwich.
No, he can't. He's currently battling a Mercedes of Tsobi. Right, there we go. We're past him. Now, can we get past Charles Leclerc, who was the car we were behind at the start of the Japanese Grand Prix? No, it seems that we were wide. Couldn't get on the power out of that hairpin. Mick has found himself up in 21st. Now we've got Van Dorn behind us. Now Lando Norris. Mick has risen his way through the field superbly, which is great. Now, can we get past Leclerc? I think we're just lacking a bit of top speed, which is the problem.
Yes, and we're in dirty air as well.
You've got to love the dirty air.
We got the slipstream, but we have dirty air.
Lewis trying to line up the pass. Couldn't get it into the chicane. Can he get it into this left-hander? No, doesn't look like it. Although on exit, nope, on exit, nothing doing.
Oh,
there we go. Beautiful. So we're going to keep the pressure on. We're going to turn the engine down a little bit because we are going to have to save it.
Leclerc's trying to get that place back.
No, he's not allowed. He's not allowed that place back.
Have you been bribing the FIA again?
Absolutely. The
Okay, then.
FIA stands for Fear Incompetent Army. Whoa! Lando Norris does a send and a beautiful double overtake.
To be fair, we didn't say Norris wasn't allowed.
Yeah, no, that's true. That is very Fatrucity. Mick Schumacher's trying to overtake Sergio Perez. That's something.
Why should one fear the incompetent army, I hear you ask? Simple. Because it doesn't matter what side you are on the battlefield, chances are you might get hit by us.
This is true. Wow, we are getting absolutely swarmed.
God, it's like a Zerg rush.
All I did was turn down his engine to high, and now it's just... We're getting absolutely bamboozled, although... No, we can't get the place back.
They're probably still in overtake mode.
Who's still in overtake mode?
The other cars.
No.
No, they're not. We are.
No. Yeah, we're the ones really pushing our tyres. Hamilton's form has dropped.
Well, he's just been dive bombed.
That's true. He's up to 7th. He's about to go down to 8th, though. That Ferrari's got so much speed. Look at it. Speaking of dive bomb, we're just going to turn Mick down just a smidge. By a smidge, I mean,
yeah.
You know.
I'll call off the Stukas.
Oh, hello. Hello. Through.
Nice. But can we keep it? No. Worth a shot, though.
It was a good move. Right. Mick up in 16th, doing an excellent job so far. He just kind of needs to stay around that kind of area. Maybe go up a little bit. Maybe Hamilton just really doesn't like this set of tyres. Maybe the tyres are in fact gone. Hey, Tsobi, who launched himself up to like 8th at the start, is now down in 23rd in the pits with damage. So you know, that happens
when you launch yourself.
Vettel has checked out at the front of this race. That McLaren has had some mega upgrades recently. I know you've been stuck behind the Ferrari, Hamilton, but don't worry. We plan on bringing you in the pits soon. We'll be pitting you for El Plan. Don't you worry, sunshine.
With fresher tyres. Better tyres.
Speaking of tyres.
Bigger tyres.
Mick needs to start saving his. Good lord.
Those tyres. Points for monster truck. What tyres? Those ones.
Those ones.
Aye. Those ones.
Oh, come on. Get past these two. I feel like we're going to come in at the end of the next lap. Oh, so nearly round the outside, but Leclerc drifted wide to stop the move. Right, Hamilton, this is your last lap. You'll be coming in. And you'll be fitting the soft tyre. Yes, the soft tyre. Because we're going to get a big performance increase on that.
Ooh, shit.
Now Mick is conserving his tyres. Which means Nick de Vries now is probably going to make a move. Although Mick excellently defending against Nick de Vries. We do sadly need to get his tyre cooldown in check. Because my god, has he pushed those tyres hard at the start of this race. Over to Hamilton now, who is coming in at the end of this lap. There he goes, Hamilton in. Onto the soft tyre. Now, will he come out in fresh air? That is a question. He is going to come out in some fresh air. Yes, he's going to come out in some lovely fresh air. Was a bit of a hold up on the pit stop. A small mistake was made.
Oh. I go to make a cup of tea for 1 minute and someone makes a mistake. Is that what you're telling me?
I think you're going to need to prepare the firing squad.
I just want to tell the pit crew I'm bitterly disappointed in them. That's all.
Yeah, Leclerc definitely carrying some kind of issue. Absolutely.
With this bolt gun!
Oh, here we go. Those guys are in the pits as well. Van Dorn looking like he could be on for a bit of a mega race. Hamilton's outlap was not able to get him ahead of Russell, but Russell, to be fair, was quite frankly ahead of us.
Yes. So that said, Hamilton is catching up.
Yeah.
With the pack.
Yeah,
Look at him. Look, he's taken over. He's trying to. Anyway.
He just needs to get past Pierre Gasly. Come on.
Get out of the way, Gasly! There we are.
There we are. Lovely.
Eat my dust, Pierre! Oh.
Don't want to take too much life out of the tyres. Although Mick is doing a sensational job of backing that crew up.
But, monsieur, this is not a jackhammer. It is a shock hammer. Oh.
Oh, sacre bleu. Right, come on. Come on, Lewis.
That's a Family Guy joke.
Right, you go there. Lewis, come on. Cut your way through this field. Mick has been holding this queue of cars up. Let's now get through this line of cars. Come on. Beautiful. Through he goes. Nick Cassidy is in the walls somewhat. Wow, we got through on the Williams. Then the Williams repassed us. Then we repass it. Don't worry about what you're doing to the tyres, Lewis. Don't worry. Oh, we've got past Russell. Hey, very nice. Oh, we need to get past these cars quickly. Come on, Lewis. Past the Aston. If only F1 racing was this frantic. Lewis's form is all over the gaff. It's down again. Ricardo in the pits. Leclerc in the pits with damage. Yep. As spotted by Bold Sir Rob. Come on, Lewis. Round the outside. Oh, no! Lewis has had a crash and he's got rear wing damage.
Boo! Drive better.
I think we need to repair that. Actually, I don't know if that's going to cost us any speed. Let's find out. Because we can always repair it at a pit stop that we're going to have to take in the future. Right now, I don't think it's actually slowing us down that much.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need an undercut to pass Schumacher. There you go. Pass him, which you've done. Alright, now you can back off your tyres a little bit. And we'll just, we'll fix the rear wing when it comes to the pit stop. Sainz Jr. in the pits with damage. Those Ferraris seem fragile. Sainz and Cassidy in with damage. Oh, Cassidy out faster than Sainz. Sainz is really taking his time in there. Right. We're going to get Schumacher to start pushing again now. So this is Hamilton on conserve, neutral on his fuel. Let's see what lap time he does. 38 laps to go. What was the lap time? Lap time was a 1:29. Yeah, so I don't think the damage is actually affecting us. It just means that we're going to have to take a pit stop to repair it, which we already plan on pitting. So this could be news for when we've got damage in the future. I think it might be a better way of approaching it. Lewis's wings gone, sets fastest lap of the race. That was like Saudi. He pumps the back of the Red Bull, the indestructible front wing, and then he just set fastest lap after fastest lap after fastest lap, and it's like, Lewis, you okay, hon? Like you're defying any kind of logic right here. Starting to struggle a bit with tyre wear. Don't worry about it right now, Lewis. In fact, what we're actually going to do is we're going to conserve for a little bit, and then as you get closer to Giovinazzi and De Vries, you're actually going to crank it up and we're going to pass them. Because you're doing an excellent job of catching them. Right, hour in the pits with Damage, which needs fixing. We're up. So Lewis now back into the points. Latifi running very well for Williams up in 6th, by the way. I'm just going to throw that out there. Right, here we go. Up behind Nick De Vries. We need to get past him. Come on, Lewis. We need to get past him.
How about anytime now?
You will get past De Vries.
Or else.
It is Zukula with you.
Yes.
In fact,
Zukula.
This is
filled with cold, miserable tea. No one likes cold tea. And if you do, then you're a horrible person.
Right, there we go. Past De Vries. Come
on.
on.
No.
Let's get past Giovinazzi. If we can, in this middle part of the lap, it would be nice too. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Past Giovinazzi. There we go. Excellent job, Lewis. Right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn your engine down. We're actually going to start saving fuel early. Start saving fuel early so we can play with it in that last stint. Realistically speaking, we're not as competitive this race as we were in the last one. I would just like to outscore Williams, if possible. That's kind of the ideal scenario for me. Still got a long way to go in this race. Speaking of long way to go, Mick Schumacher needs to start conserving his tyres a little bit. What's Hamilton's pace looking like? It's a 1:28 flat last time round. Not bad. All things considered, not bad at all. We do need to repair the rear wing as well at the pit stop. So that's something I need to be aware of and remember to do. You will get past or you will be in Mick's car for the next race.
Oh God. A fate worse than death.
Maybe that's why, like, I think, like, do you reckon there's, like, because we've got the English and the German, do you reckon there's, like, the Anglo-Deutsch relationships aren't exactly at the best right now within the team?
Well, admittedly, but before the World Wars, we did have a pretty good relationship with the Germans. Treaty organisations and whatnot. Then we became, like, we're on the opposite sides, and then after World War One, it's like we were both like "you bastard" at each other, and World War Two was definitely a big "you bastard" at one another, and then after that it was a case of we didn't quite trust each other yet, but yeah, it was basically see how it goes, and then the whole EU Brexit debacle.
Let's not even.
No, it is back to where it was. It was in the case of I don't quite trust you. You twat.
Yeah, you bastard.
Or the German equivalent of twat, which might be Dummkopf.
Ah, the Dummkopf, yeah.
All this time, we thought Dummkopf meant idiot, but it actually meant twat. Oh, you twat! I'm talking out 100% out of my arse right now, so I could be completely wrong. I am most likely completely wrong. But who knows? I don't.
Okay, so Hamilton's now in like a conserve mode for this part of the race, which I think is ideal. We do just need to get past Latifi. That's like our end goal here. But we do need to, of course, make sure that we can at least extend this stint a little bit. His fuel's really coming back into line, which is good. We're currently lapping slower than Latifi, but I'm actually not too worried about that right now. I think that will right itself come like nearer the end of the Grand Prix. I'm just trying to extend this middle stint right now so we can actually attack on a fresher set of soft tyres in the future. Meanwhile, Mick Schumacher probably going to come in at the end of this lap, I think. He's done a good job on these tyres. Everything is kind of where it needs to be. So, yeah, we're going to bring Mick in. He will come out near the back. But we'll see what his pace is like. One of the things we are going to need to do with Lewis, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, is that wing. Like, we do need to get that wing repaired at the pit stop. So we do need to close up to Latifi as much as possible. So as such, I am going to turn Hamilton back up a little bit now. We've done a couple of laps of conserving. It's a brilliant pit stop for Mick. Big fan of that pit stop. Now he's out in fresh air behind Tsobi. So now we just need to do some laps, really. Get the tyres up to temperature. Here we go. Hamilton's on a much better lap now. Much better lap. What is it compared to Latifi? That's the question. Latifi did a 28.2. We did it. Okay, so we took a second out of Latifi. Good stuff. Good stuff, Lewis. Rear wing is at 2% though. That is a small concern. So let's actually bring... I really don't want to bring him in right now. I'd like Lewis to do a few more laps if he can. But that rear wing... No, let's bring him in. Let's bring him in and repair the rear wing. Yeah, he'll easily get the tyres to last. Oh, that rear wing adds 15 seconds. Oh, that's painful. Oh, that's so painful. I'm going to risk the fast pit stop. I know I shouldn't, but I'm going to risk it. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Cassidy's having a bad race as well. Right, do what you can, boys. Do what you can. Okay, tyres were all perfect. As long as there's no mistake on the rear wing, which there isn't. Okay. Hamilton coming out. Is Hamilton about to come out behind Mick Schumacher? Yes, he is. Now just get, like, Lewis, don't race him. Just get past him. Oh, he's trying to use the blue flag to get past Mick. Oh, and then they hit each other.
Oh! What a pity! But, good God, man, did you have to hit him?
I don't really care, Lewis. You're going to the end now. I don't care. Like, you now have to go to the end of this race.
What? With his front wing as it is?
Yes.
Don't be daft, man.
I reckon it will survive a decent period.
What? Show me again. What is it?
It's
what is the condition?
16%.
Come on! It's not at full optimization right now.
He will go as far as he can.
Is this just because he's just come out of the pit lane?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, do what you want. We've had a lot of good races, so one bad race can't make too much of a difference. This is where Jensen Button ran out of fuel before he
Yeah,
finished the race as well.
exactly.
We've always had a bad race in America.
Yeah,
it feels like.
Yeah, exactly. Like the our relations with the Americans hasn't exactly ever gone too well.
Honestly, it's been better than we think. It's better than we put credit to. We always think, they think of us as limey gits, and we think of them as ungrateful colonists and whatnot. But in actual fact, we're like siblings that just bicker in the back seat of the car while the mother drives us off to wherever the supermarket, threatening to turn the car around. If we don't
will turn this car around. So please no.
The mother is Canada. Yes, that is true. Or Canada's the oldest. It's like the older responsible sibling, despite the fact that, in terms of countries, I think. Actually, what? That's a good point. When would you say Canada was officially a country? When it was technically independent from Britain,
it would be
or
from when it was its independence. I would say. Well, no, because the country existed before it was independent.
Yeah, that's what I think. If I look for the foundation.
Yeah, the foundation of Canada.
Yeah. It's going on about legislative independence from the United Kingdom. It doesn't quite tell me, but okay. Confederation. When it became a confederation, but still had British influence, was 1867. Then independence, in terms of the Statute of Westminster, was 1931, and then patrician, which was full Canadian sovereignty, was 1982. So they have 3 Independence Days.
It's a lot of Independence Days. How independent can a country be? Yes. All the
Apparently they're more
for damage.
They're more independent than America at this rate.
How damaged is Latifi? Apparently very. He's not even moved out of his pit box yet. Okay.
But yeah, basic foundation seems to be around 18... Fuck, I've lost it. 1867. Canada, so yeah, younger than the US. So it's like the responsible younger child.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's somehow driving the car.
Allegedly.
And it's like the dad and the oldest sibling in the back seat for whatever reason. Christ, if the police pull us over.
Why is the 14-year-old driving the car? Because he's the only one capable. Isn't it like 6? Or no, you can actually legally drive cars at quite a young age when you're a yank. I think you can get your license when you're 16. I think it's something like that.
I thought it was 21. Oh no,
drinking's 21.
A lot of things in America is 21,
Yeah,
but you're right. Driving is 16. Because I remember when I visited the States last, I think I was around. I had started learning to drive, so it was college age, and I think I was 17, and my younger cousin there was a year or two younger than me, and he had his license. So yeah, 16 for driving over there.
16 for driving.
He had a nice car. It was a Camaro.
Well, that's because the muscle cars over there are worth like 50p.
Yeah. And I don't even have pence.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy.
I will say, if I had to get I won't say top end car. I'll say like a mid to top car. If I had to get a really good car, it'd have to be Ford Mustang GT. Because they look nice. There was one in the car park at work today, and I just thought that's a nice car.
They are very pretty cars. They are very pretty cars. That I will give it. Yeah, they're good looking. The thing is, I've always got a whole thing. You've got like your dream car, like your absolute, like, oh man, I would absolutely love this car. And then you've got like your dream affordable car. Kind of like realistic dream car, you know?
Yeah. I'd say the Ford Mustang GT is my dream car, but my dream affordable car, I don't really have one. On the basis, with me, affordable car is, I need a new car. This one looks decent enough. I will get that one.
Yeah, no, that's fair. It's a fair assessment.
Yeah. Although I think the next car I do end up getting would either be a hybrid or electric, because at that point it'll be feasible to have them. Because I tend to run my things into the ground.
I suppose that's it. Is this working? Yes. Well, then it doesn't need replacing.
Exactly. If you look at my phone, the iPhone 6, that's still going.
I mean,
the battery's a bit...
6. Jeez.
The battery is admittedly still a little slightly fried, but not 100% fried. My old PC's a good example of this.
Yeah,
I've had that thing for 11 years, and it's only started now to start crashing. But I know with PCs, you kind of want to preempt them. So the minute they start doing that, it's the time to really... oh
yeah, when they start like really going down, that's when you're like, nope, this has got to go. This has got to go.
Because last thing you want is for it to go and you don't have any replacement coming.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want it to like pop, like blow up.
Yeah, because if your car pops dead, kaput, and you don't have a replacement car coming, then you can usually get a courtesy car from your insurance company or public transport.
Yeah.
If your phone buggers up, then honestly it's not that hard to get a replacement, and there's also like pay phones and borrowing your mum's phone.
And boring, yeah, that can happen. I remember there was a time, it wasn't my last phone, it wasn't my Pixel 4, it was my Pixel 2. My Pixel 2 got so bad I had to have it permanently connected to an external battery, otherwise it just wouldn't turn on.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was bad.
That is running it to the ground. I mean, to be fair though, if I followed this logic, I'd still be using a Nokia 3510i.
Oh, dude.
Because those things were immortal.
Dude, yeah, you could build a house out of that, and that house would just resist everything.
Yeah, the only reason I think I really did change it was social peer pressure.
Yeah, no, that's...
And social peer pressure, and the fact that I kind of wanted to do a bit more with my phone, aside from just texting and calling.
And some people, that's all they want out of a phone. But hey, I've come to really love...
To be fair, that is mostly what I do with my phone.
This Pixel 6 Pro is sensational.
If I had a new phone, I'd be able to have most of the apps back on it on the basis that more space, and it probably wouldn't drain the battery as quickly as the old phone.
How old is the iPhone 6 at this point?
I think they came out...
Is that like 2015?
I want to say 2016.
It's 15 or 16. It's around then.
If I search Google...
I really need Verstappen to reel out of Hamilton. Otherwise, we're going to run out of fuel.
Oh, God, not again.
Mick, I've told you to push, friend. Feel free to go as hard as you like.
September 2014.
Oh.
It's older than we both thought it'd be. Also, my kettle has boiled, so I'm just going to quickly make a cup of tea.
Not a problem. Yes. Max, please. Please lap me.
Why don't you just slow down and let him lap me?
I have turned the engine down.
What? Turned the tyres down as well?
I mean, we have got a long way back to 11th. All right, fine. Fine. I'll do it. Backing up. Oh. We're going ultra slow mode.
Well, not ultra, just very slow mode.
Now, there you go.
There we go. Now, back up.
No! 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 Lewis's engine has blown!
God damn it!
Lewis retires from 10th with a blown engine. The car finally gave up on him. The engine and
we've... Oh, God, the front wing.
Yeah, the ring... I mean, the wing was already bad.
I think the front wing kind of collapsed, hit the engine, blew the engine up, and I'm sitting there with a I told you so face.
No, it wasn't the wing. The engine was already getting bad. And
It was the wind, and you know it.
Okay. But
It's all down to Schumacher.
But Mick, though. So Hamilton's going to lose some marketability because he's retired,
Engine blew up.
which sucks. But Mick is getting his top 15 finish. Come on, sunshine.
Quickly show me what his stats are like right now.
No, he's fine. Look, he's not got a thing.
Show me his conditions.
There, he's fine.
Okay. Yeah, the gearbox doesn't have a red zone.
It has
so that's
no red
fine.
zone.
That is glorious, I will say. The fact that there's no red zone. Fantastic. We should do that more often.
It's working out pretty alright so far. Pretty okay for Mick. Mick getting a top 15 result. Would have finished 14th if Hamilton's car hadn't blown up. We're also the only retirement.
And he's got a bit of fuel.
I'm already pushing him. I don't want to push him any harder.
I mean, he's got 1.47 laps left in the last lap, so...
No, he doesn't. He's got 0.01.
It was 1.47 at one point. Don't know what happened there.
Lance Stroll has spun. Is Stroll ahead of us? No, Stroll's behind us.
Weird. Very weird.
What did I say about Mick getting top 15? What did I say?
I don't know.
I said he was going to do it. And he's done it.
Yes, you did. And I was fully on board with you on that part. The thing that I definitely listened to.
He was already going to get it. He was going to get P14 anyway. It's just that Hamilton's car blew up.
Yeah.
Van Dorn got a good result. Okay, still no points for Williams. We can still beat Williams. Max Verstappen wins the American Grand Prix by a country mile. Woo, look at that. Nick Cassidy. Where was Cassidy in the end? 17th. Wow, bad race for Merck. Very bad race for Merck.
That race was for Hamilton.
You know. With the rear wing damage, the front wing damage.
The engine
blowing up. We knew the engine was going to go at some point, though. Like,
Totally.
the engine was always going to go at some point. And the engine has now gone. But don't worry. It's fine. Mick got his result. This is perfect. Don't know what he's going to do to our marketability. I don't know how Hamilton's marketability is going to suffer. I get the feeling it is going to be quite bad. Mick got 12th in the end.
Basically, I'm going to be telling your mother about this.
Nicholas Latifi was demoted because of a part that broke GMA rules.
Oh, pity for him.
They should be disqualified from the championship just so we pass them. That would be nice, actually. That'd be very nice. If we could beat them, that'd be...
Delicious, delicious tea.
I do like tea.
Tea. And I don't mean trouble in terrorist town.
Alright, traits. Let's have a look at the traits, shall we?
Hey, plus 10 morale.
Plus 10 morale was good. We only lost one marketability, reliability issue. That doesn't actually... Oh, it's a trait that he's got. Oh, no. It's a 4-week trait. Morale, relationship, chairman happiness. It's fine. Only -5 marketability. So, does that mean... Does it mean... Have we done it? Are we going to have... I don't know. No, because he's minus his marketability. It's our team marketability that took a tiny hit. Mix was already at 60. It's down to 65. No,
damn
it was 65. It's down to 60.
I can already hear Lee moaning at us now.
Oh, should have been here. Where's the commitment, eh?
Yeah, he goes on about commitment, but he's off to the zoo. The zoo restaurant, mind you.
I can't believe, I didn't realise there were this many zoos that we could visit. Turns out, just when we think we've been to all the zoos...
Another one pops up. To be fair, they're decent trips, but, you know... We're
at 90% and it's at 4 stars. Oh, come on!
It has to be 91.
Apparently. That sucks. Hate it. Lewis Hamilton claims that your brake seems to be holding it. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Cool. Lovely. Good. Right. Car. So let's move forward ever so slightly. So, improve parts. We need to improve this engine, which the reliability is going to happen. Engine's going to be 28 days. So the engine will be there for the race. The engine will be fine. We do need... So, this engine's kaput. This engine blew up. Now, it has been fixed. So it could be used, but it would be very risky. 48.
Might be worth sticking that in with reliability as well.
What, this?
Just the engine.
I literally can't.
Why, is it because we already got an engine in there?
No, it's because it's been worn. The parts wear down in this mod.
Oh, okay. I see.
So 44% is technically 100%.
I've literally just noticed that now. So yeah.
That's why That's why we built a new engine. So these two are target position ones, whereas this one is an upfront payment.
How target position ones? What is
The target
there?
positions are 19th or above or 18th or above.
Honestly, we could do those. So it's really down to the money side of things.
Money side of things, they're both worth more than the upfront payment, but
do we want to faff about?
Up front, near the end of the season, could be better on the grounds of the car.
I am inclined to agree with you.
Done. Get it.
On the basis that we'll have a bit more cash. I mean, we've got 32 million.
Yeah, I don't know how
near the end of the season. We've never had that much money towards the end of the season before.
No, we haven't. So we're going to have a lot of money for our car.
Play around with the car, yeah.
Right, okay. And A squad, in terms of the pit crew, is near ready to go. Have we got a guy 18 on tyres? No, we don't. That's the wrong button. But you're back. And we can bring this guy in as well. We do need a guy on the front jack. Our front jack man and rear jack man is tired. You're 18 front jack. Let's bring you in. Good. We need to bring rear jack. Rear jack. You might need to stay, friend, unfortunately. Don't worry about it. We're fine. We're good. Okay. Well, not bad. Mick got a personal best result of the season with a 13th place, I think. I literally can't remember. I just, we were just talking about it. But it was a top 15 result. No, it was 13th. It was 13th because he gained a place because of Hamilton's retirement. We're working on the super engine, which will not be ready for Rio, but it will be fully ready for the final race at Doha. And we're also just working on the reliability of Mick's new gearbox, which is very nice. It's got that extra race performance, which is very good. So, leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment any feedback down below. Subscribe and enables notifications to be kept up to date with the content that comes to the channel. Please also check out that description box. The description box, of course, has Twitter, Discord, and our team channel, which we need to be more active on. But that is by the by. Mike, this has been a longer stream. 2 races.
It has.
And we started
It's
early.
flown by.
It has absolutely flown by. You were, checked out for most of it. Doing.
I was. I was just trying to sort a few things out around my desk.
It's fine. It's not a problem. Look, I understand. I understand. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Believe me, I have been there. But hey,
I was there to bounce words off.
I appreciate you being here. And
yeah.
You were here for the ride for Hamilton getting that 3rd podium of the season.
That it was. It was a glorious podium.
for Lewis Hamilton. He's nearly at 100 points. If you had asked me at the start of the season if we were going to be near 100 points, I said, we'd be lucky to get 1. But he's on and do you know what? That ended his streak, actually, of point scoring finishes.
That did.
He was on a run of 7... no, sorry. It was 7. No.
1, 2, 3,
7.
4, 5, 6, 7. You're right, 7.
It ended his run of point scoring finishes, which sucks. But hey, is what it is. Next time out. Verstappen finally as well.
Also, I'd like to point out, I don't think there's a single driver on that list that scored points in every race.
No, I was just about to mention Verstappen, actually. So Verstappen was, if he had finished the race, apart from Australia where he retired...
and Japan...
I was going to say,
Japan he got points, but he didn't get podium.
No. Nick Cassidy didn't get points in the USA or in... No person has got points at every single race. Ocon was looking decent, but he missed out in South Africa and in Japan and in America.
Yep, and then there's Mercedes. That's not Mercedes. Who's that orange? Who's Gasly and Chadwick driving for?
Gasly and Chadwick drive for Arrows.
And then there's Arrows.
Yeah, Arrows have not had a good race.
It's because they're both orange.
Yes, Bolter Rob, thank you. He got a place for Latifi getting disqualified, so Mick actually finished 12th.
Yeah, that's true.
And what a race it was. What a good race from Mick. So far...
Although technically, because Lewis retired and raced, does that mean he did not get past that one driver? Now he has to drive in Mick's car in the next race.
Well, he passed him on track, but then his car blew up. Also, I just want to bring your attention...
Let's give him the benefit of doubt there.
First season in F3, we won a bunch of races. First season in F2, we only got 4 podiums, no wins. But second season, we got wins. This season, we got podiums, no wins. 2026, we might get a win or 2. Maybe. We've still got Lewis on the books till the end of next year.
This is our first F1 tournament.
Season. Yeah, it's our first F1, and we haven't done terribly.
No.
We've actually done a hell of a lot better than I thought. Now, don't get me wrong. Lewis
In the words of the Romans, carpe diem, onwards and upwards. That's not right at all.
Has been doing very well to help us with that. His reigning F2 champion definitely has helped. I dread to think what's going to happen when that drops off, how good he's actually going to be.
Well, we'll find out.
But we haven't got to worry about that now. For Rio, he'll have it. I don't think he'll have it for Doha. Anyway, that is it. Thank you everyone for watching. And as I always say, stay safe, stay happy. We'll see you next time.
Bye.